This is your girl Bomb Beauty, and I'm back with another travel video. This time we are in Detroit, Michigan at the MGM Grand. This is the parking deck. This is a huge parking deck, so much parking. We decided to pull right in and park here. I got some views of the city. That lit building over there is Motor City Casino. Unfortunately, we did not go there. We stayed at the MGM Grand the whole time. This is the regular parking deck. We kind of scoped out the scene a little bit here. We went into the casino and then we came back and we drove around and had valet park our car. Now, always make sure you carry smaller bills in order to tip the valet. We didn't have any small bills, so we ended up tipping a $20 bill. These are views of the hotel. This is a seating area right off of you checking in. If you go through those double doors and up the hallway, the few photos that you just seen, that's going towards the casino. This is an entryway around to the elevators to go to your floor. We stayed in room 1432, the Grand View side of the hotel. This is our hotel room. I did not have any qualms about the hotel. There were some stains on the sheets, but I could tell that they were clean, if you know what I mean. This is a view of the city of Detroit from my hotel room. And right down under is actually valet parking. So I was able to see if it was super, super busy, if we wanted to leave or go down or what. And so when we ended up checking out, I was able to know that, hey, this is a good time because there's not a lot of cars down there. Now, this is just a view of the hotel room. This is the closet. That's the safe in the hotel room. This is the bathroom, double vanity. What I did like and my husband loved about this bathroom is that there is a space for the toilet and then there's another space for the shower. So you could be in the bathroom at the same time with your spouse, if you had kids, what have you, and you could be doing two things at once. The shower was nice. It had the waterfall up at top, and then it had the little side there for the water to shoot out. And I am a natural girly, but I just stepped back. I just leaned my head back if I didn't want the water to fall directly onto my head. They are going to charge you for everything, okay? There is a menu. And on the menu, it is going to charge you for everything. Now you have your coffee and a few water bottles off to the side. Those things are free. But in the actual mini bar on top of the desk and then in the refrigerator, it even has a little electronic thing underneath each product that says if you lift the product, then it's going to automatically charge to the room. My husband asked the housekeepers and he said that that is not true. They actually see what was taken and then they charge it to the room that way after you leave. So this is a picture of the mini bar. There's a little QR code and you scan it. Look at these prices for those tiny little bottles of alcohol, y'all. I was like, oh my goodness. And I also think that our refrigerator wasn't working. Like half of it is like the mini bar and then the other half is a little refrigerator for you to put whatever, you get extra or buy from downstairs. I don't think ours was working 100%. Also keep in mind that the rooms are non-smoking and there are extra videos that you can purchase, very adult videos that you can purchase if you want to as well. Now I went to the gym and you have to stop at the spa to sign a waiver in order to get to the gym. Kind of got turned around here, very whimsically like hallways getting to the gym through the spa. Underneath the gym is the pool area. Very, very nice, very, very serene. There was a lot of people down there relaxing. I had a great workout. I had a lot of equipment to choose from in the gym area. A lot of the machines had the little phone clips, which I thought was cool. So if you wanted to sit at the rowing machine and watch a video and row, I thought that that was cool. You don't see that at a lot of different gym spaces. A few workers walked through. They restocked the water at the gym. On the outside of the gym, there is a bunch of little areas where you can sit. You can get you lemon water. They had mini fridges with water bottles in them. Very, very cool. Very, very relaxing. Definitely 10 out of 10. Now, if you get turned around like I did and you either go up the escalators on the side of check-in, or if you somehow get onto the second floor, this is where they have their event space. A lot of like picturesque videos you can take with all the furniture that they have there. Very picturesque. We went to Tap. Now, Tap is one of the restaurants you're going to see going towards the casino area. It's very big. It gives like bar food, but not really. They do have a plethora of drinks. Family friendly. I did see a lot of individuals with children at Tap. Um, I I have no complaints about Tap. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. My husband did not like the alcoholic drink that he had there, and he is a drinker, but he was not fond of it at all. Now, they do also have a steakhouse there. It's called Deep Prime. This is their upscale steakhouse that is on the resort premises. I feel like it took us a long time to get our food. Um, was it pricey? Yeah, it's on the pricey side, but you are at a steakhouse in a casino, right? So what would you think? I had some type of Cajun soup. My husband had a steak and some shrimp. He said that I cook a better steak at home, so there you have it. My husband also said that the alcoholic drink that he had here was too syrupy. I think we spent about $150. I would give it a 7.8 out of 10. I've definitely been to better steakhouses, and I felt like for the amount of food we got, it actually took a long time for it to get out to us as well. Now, keep in mind, there are other things that I don't even have any videos or pictures of because we just didn't go. They had probably like three little stations that you can get snacks and refreshments from. They have like two little cafes. We went to one a few times that you can get pre-made sandwiches. Prices are like between $11 and $13 for literally each food item. I got a slice of cheesecake, it was $11. Got a slice of carrot cake, it was 13 bucks. They also have a few lounges here. They have a sports lounge that's like diagonal from Tap. They have like a loungy area. It starts with an A. I can't remember it. I'm pretty sure it's on the map. That at one point they had a few people going at line dancing. I think that was on the Friday night. But when I went back Saturday night, they just had a DJ playing cool music. But there's also a bar in there as well. Like, so this is a very huge one floor layout of a casino, okay? This casino does have a lot of games. I did not do a video for the Hard Rock in Tampa when I went a few months ago, but this casino has roulette, which I like. It also has electronic blackjack, which my husband says he prefers over playing with an actual dealer. So we actually got some money off of those few games, as well as winning some money off of some other games that my husband loves to play. I literally have no complaints from staying at the MGM Grand in Detroit, Michigan. I love a resort where everything is right there on hand and I don't have to leave. We were supposed to leave to go and explore the other casinos in the area, but we just never did. We were more than content with staying at the resort. It had everything that we needed. There's a pharmacy on the first floor as well. There's a couple of smoker rooms. They have a poker rooms. There's a lot of bars. Yeah, there's a lot of bars for alcoholic drinkers, or if you need coffee, they have the refreshment stations for the people who are gambling on the floors. Like, this casino resort had a lot to give. My overall point system, I would give the MGM Grand Detroit, Michigan, I would give this resort I would give it a 9. I would give it a 9 because everything is right there that you need. They even have a pharmacy on the first floor. Like, I would give it a 9. I don't feel like everybody's attitude, worker-wise, was up to par. We did wait a pretty good time at check-in. Now, they do have electronic check-in, but I didn't see that until it was time to leave, so I used that to check out. Um, Everybody wasn't so welcoming. Like, we went to Tap, the hostess didn't even greet us, and the one who did wasn't even gonna be our waitress. My husband had a hand pay. one of the people came out, they weren't like, you know, they didn't even greet him. It was just like, hey, what's your social? Like a few things like that could have made this establishment a little bit better. In addition to the fact that the food wasn't like a 10 out of 10, and we waited an extremely long time to get the food that we did order. I want to say like a good 40 minutes or so, like for a steak and some soup. It was just like, it's okay. But because the resort as a whole makes it convenient, you don't really have to go anywhere. They have everything there. They have multiple bars, multiple restaurants, multiple refreshment stations that you are able to utilize. That's what gives it an overall like 10 in my personal opinion. And I would love to go back. Have you been to the MGM Grand in Detroit, Michigan? If you have, let me know your experience down in the comments. Once again, this is your girl Bomb Beauty. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Hit that like button and I'm out. Peace.